everybody, Jason Bermas here for WeAreChange.org, and today we need to discuss the media firestorm that's happening with Michael Cohen, the former lawyer of Donald Trump, after his lawyer, Lonnie Davis, has released secretly recorded audio of the president and Cohen discussing a payoff to Playboy playmate, or former Playboy playmate, Karen McDougal. Now, on so many levels, folks, this is really a non-story in which the media is trying to hype it up as Stormy Daniels version 2.0. But we go way beyond the mainstream media here at We Are Change, so let's get into it. But first, I want to invite you all to go check out our awesome t-shirt shop. We got great t-shirts over there, guys. When you buy them, it helps support this very independent media organization and allows myself and Luke Radowski to bring you the latest news that the mainstream just will not discuss. Now, the first thing that really sticks out about this tape is that it was secretly recorded by Cohen, the lawyer of Trump, without his knowledge, totally and completely violating attorney-client privilege.
This recording could be argued to be fruit of the poisonous tree, that as counsel, Michael Cohen shouldn't have been recording his counsel, his client, then Donald J. Trump, now President Trump. How do you get past that this whole thing can't look good for Cohen because he should have never done it?
This, of course, has been seized upon by Rudy Giuliani, Donald Trump's current attorney and eternal sleazeball.
Well, I think it's, first of all, the major point is it's outrageous that someone would tape his client surreptitiously.
Now, the main point of contention here is whether or not the president was in on possibly paying cash to this woman to keep her silence about their relationship.
And there's no way that Mr. Giuliani, who knows from being U.S. attorney, the only people who use cash are drug dealers and mobsters.
Remember, here at We Are Change, we have not been shy to say that President Trump had many relationships outside of marriage, as Melania is his third wife, and we had no doubts that he was making payments to these women. However, most of the voters that voted for Trump already knew this behavior was the norm for the man, again, making this a non-issue. Beyond all that, however, let's take a look at who actually published this information. Well, it's CNN and Chris Cuomo. Chris Cuomo, of course, happens to be the brother of New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. And let's not forget that Chris Cuomo actually told his audience that it was illegal for them to download the Hillary Clinton email leaks from WikiLeaks.
Well, here's what we know. What the WikiLeaks dump makes clear is how the sausage is made in politics. And I think it's interesting just on that level. Also interesting is, remember, it's illegal to possess these stolen documents. It's different for the media. So everything you learn about this, you're learning from us.
This gives us a great look into the mindset of Chris Cuomo, who believes that the media is above Joe Average, you and me, and should be privy to information that we are not. Of course, that isn't the case, and it was never illegal to own or download these emails, as it was leaked to the public for the public good. This is the kind of thing that journalism really is, allowing the people to look at the information firsthand.
It is a hard place for Glenn Greenwald. He's now in effective exile in Brazil. Laura Poitras in effective exile in Germany. Sarah Harrison, a UK citizen, in effective exile in Russia. Edward Snowden in asylum in Russia. Me, asylum here. The West is becoming a place where the best and the brightest who keep the government, hold the government to account, are ending up in asylum or in exile in other countries.
And of course, as a caveat to that, WikiLeaks and Julian Assange have basically been demonized everywhere. Assange has been under house arrest in an Ecuadorian embassy after being given asylum for over 8 years now, and he's been cut off from the internet for the last 8+ months. To make matters worse, the media is telling us that any day he will be extradited, as asylum will be taken away from him, and most likely he will end up in the United States to face charges in which we don't really know about because it's a sealed, secret indictment on the man. So while CNN is basically given immunity to publish whatever they want and spin it any which way they feel, well, the same can't be said for somebody like Julian Assange. As always, if you like this video, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Make sure notifications are on. And remember, folks, we can't do it without you, so if you can, go to WeAreChange.org and make that donation. It's only through you guys that any of this is actually possible. Thank you all.